Today, you're in for a treat because we're smiling, goofing, but most importantly, yucking it up.
Our friends at Seeds of Happiness are going to tell us about the science behind a smile
and share some stories with us about how a smile can be contagious.
Usually contagious is a dirty word.
But when it comes to smiles, you want to spread the word.
The contagion is awesome.
We're two unqualified schmoes.
It's our mission to celebrate every national holiday, even the weird ones.
If we can do it, so can you.
So I'm gonna walk you through 3 natural types of smiles that you can do in your photos. Here's the first one.
Bring your tongue to the roof of your mouth and then brighten your eyes a bit. Then raise the corners of your mouth to create a subtle smile.
Here's smile number 2.
Bring your tongue to the roof of your mouth, brighten up your eyes, and then part your lips open. It's important to keep your teeth separated and then even make yourself chuckle a little bit to keep the smile nice and relaxed.
And here's smile number 3, the biggest one.
Start to think of something really funny and actually make yourself laugh out loud. I promise this translates to photos.
Maybe you could practice in front of a mirror or something.
Smiling is harder than I thought.
It is. Like, natural's just so much better. My cheeks hurt.
I hear it's harder to frown than to smile, though. Like, it takes more muscles to frown
Oh, yeah. Laughing burns calories. I was about to call it a good workout.
I'm interested to see why people smile.
Oh, well, I know an expert. Hang on. Mark!
Mark?
Mark! Mark!
What's up, guys? How are ya?
Good to see you, brother.
Good to see you.
I got to give a shout out to Robin over at Tiny Superheroes. That was a great little video you guys did for us.
Yeah, we had a good time.
We
with
love her.
My name is Mark Borella. I am a Seeds of Happiness guy. We're a small art studio that's doing big things. We make these little smiles that are called Seeds of Happiness. Just to introduce you to the players here that are here today, the guy who runs the business into this, who gets this all out into the world, Bill Elkin.
Hey, Bill.
I do the business side, basically. Everything besides making it.
This is Lainey, my youngest daughter. It's
I
awesome.
call myself the little worker bee of the Happy Hive.
She's grown up with the embodiment of making people happy. Literally been here her entire life. By the way, guys, there's like 200 orders that these guys need to fill to get the smiles out into the world. The mail comes at 1 o'clock, and these things have to be packaged up and shipped out. So you guys, go make the world happy.
Good to meet you guys.
Seeing you guys.
Downstairs is another studio. It's a pottery studio where we make the mugs and stuff. My high school art teacher is a potter. He makes those. This dude changed my life. I literally grew up the dumb kid. Told that by my teachers from the time I was in kindergarten all the way through to high school. It was pretty trying. When I got to high school, this guy steps out and it's his first year teaching and he says, you're not dumb. You just think different. He said, I got to be here every day. You bring your homework in, I'll help you after school. He takes the time and helps me with my grades. In the meantime, he's teaching me the creative process of art. The whole time, he's making records of my artwork. Well, he puts my portfolio out without us knowing, and he starts applying to these national contests, and I won a huge one. So I was able to go to any school really I wanted. So I wasn't the dumb kid after all. He stood by me. 30 years later, he retired, so we stayed in touch. I'm like, what are you gonna do when you retire? He said, I don't know. Will you come work for me? Absolutely. So he works here. He is a potter, I am not. He throws all the mugs and all the ware that we have. I then finish them. I put the smiles on him. I stand there and I thank him every day for giving me my life.
So, Mark, we hear smiling is contagious. Is that the case? And can you tell us a little bit about that?
Smiling is contagious. There is oxytocin, serotonin, and dopamine in your brain, and it affects all of these. Oxytocin is actually known as the hugging drug. Your brain releases it. It's all about friendship, happiness. When you make other people happy, serotonin is released, and the serotonin triggers the oxytocin, which is the happy drug. Serotonin is kind of an accomplishment. The reaction that you get makes you feel good, which in turn makes them feel good, and it all just keeps cycling through. The contagion is awesome. One of the positive things about the negative things, right, is without sadness or meanness, You cannot have kindness, happiness, or helping others.
It's hard to know what light is without the darkness.
There's a dark side to the force.
Lightsaber sound effect.
Need a lightsaber sound effect? I think you guys need.
Nice.
Hey, thank you.
I like the swag in the coffee.
I don't know how you did it, but I like, oh, cool, look. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a smiley face in the coffee cup. Look at the little guy.
And we got a couple smiles.
Oh, yeah. Man, you cheers
Cheers.
to Smile Day.
Happy Smile Day.
Here's something I usually don't do for the public, but since you guys are happy every day, guys, I'm gonna show you guys how to make a smile, all right?
Awesome.
Love it.
I buy 3,200 pounds of clay a month.
Whoa, holy cow.
Make it into these little balls. We work with a sheltered workshop down the street. One of the things that they do is they take the clay and they make it into balls. And we sculpt them in two shapes. First thing we're gonna do, take the clay, make a ball. I'm gonna take a little tool, how about a pencil? And I am going to just kind of press a little bit of a smile into this repetitively until I get to the point that I smooth it out, okay? So then once it's smooth and I've pressed it, it kind of gives the appearance of having a nose. I give it a little flat bottom, and this is where the character comes in. I take chopsticks. So you poke the eyes with chopsticks, and all of a sudden, we have clay smiles.
Got your little
chopstick eyes.
We glaze these, so we fire the clay pieces to 2,000 degrees. They come out of the kiln, they cool. We then have to glaze them and then put them back in the kiln. So they're all hand glazed. So we take these little brushes and literally hand glaze these guys. We're making like 40,000 of these a month, shipping them out for other people to make everybody else happy. One of the things that I've learned is that the hero in the mix is the person that's sharing the smiles. That's the person who cares, that loves, that's sharing the kindness. I'm the lucky one. I get to hear the stories and just be a part of it.
That's beautiful.
Well, Mark, thanks for your time today. It was really awesome to explore your studio and see why smiles are contagious.
Yeah, and thanks for the lesson.
Yeah, you're doing a great work.
I am honored. In my world, too. Every day is a happy day, right?
I love it.
Happy every day, brother.
Cheers.
Happy every day, man.
Hey, gang, we just celebrated Smile Day.
And so can you.